Who dares to summon me from such a lowly station? Is it you?
Yes, I called you here to grant my request. I don't care if you're a demon. You can have my soul if you want. Just please, I'm begging you. Kill them! Kill them!
Very well. I suppose granting your wish would at least relieve me of my boredom.
Thank you, sir. And for my payment.
Nice. That does complete our contract. Your emotions were absolutely tantalizing. And for that, I shall do you a great service. That said, I fear your payment will only cover about 3 days at the most. For an extension, well, I suppose I can always help myself to your prey. I've been away from the living world for too long. I shall enjoy my time here to the fullest.
The Kingdom of Filtwood, a nation that borders the great forest of Jura. Shizu traveled there in response to an urgent request. The request was to defeat a demon who had been revived.
Hello, and welcome to Filtwood Castle. I can't tell you what an honor it is to meet the famous Conqueror of Flames in person. Follow me inside. This way, please. I'll show you the reception hall. Shizue Izana, the Conqueror of Flames. I'm so glad she's here.
Wow, they've managed to gather quite a few adventurers.
Hey, long time no see.
It's been a while, Cougar.
Guess this means you answered the request?
It
It's not as if I could refuse.
Come on. You're always so serious, Shizu. I'm sure if you wanted, you could have found a reason to ditch it.
And yet, here you are, talking to me.
Whatever. We both know I'm only here for the money. Although, I'm already starting to regret it. Supposedly, there have been 10 adventurers who've already died.
How unfortunate.
But hey, now that we've got a champion on our side, there's nothing to worry about.
I wouldn't go that far.
It's the minister.
Thank you all for coming. I have some unsettling news. We have just received word that our champions, the two Silver Wings, have passed away.
What? Are you serious?
It appears that their bodies were devoured, leaving behind only their clothes. The request given to you is to defeat the resurrected demon. A similar account was found in a century-old text.
The champion, Orthos.
Unfortunately, all we were able to learn from this passage is that the demon was successfully sealed away by the knight Orthos, and it does not mention how he sealed it. We have no choice but to rely on you if we hope to defeat this demon.
That's not enough information! We're not throwing our lives away! Listen, the Silver Wings were heroes strong enough to have titles. If they fail, there aren't enough lives between us to survive this mess.
He's right.
Sorry, but this is too dangerous. You can count me out.
Please, wait! We're going to need help from every person in this room if we're going to defeat this demon.
I don't care!
Not good.
Let's try to keep a cool head. Besides, we do have some good news, and it's that we happen to know what the demon is after.
And what's that?
There are remains that have been laid to rest here, in the castle's underground reception hall. Those remains are not human, but the demon's body. We believe his objective is to recover what's left of his body and complete his resurrection.
It's remains.
But why?
Yeah?
Ah, is that the famous Shizue Izuwa I see? I will gladly answer your questions.
If it's true that the demon nearly drove this kingdom to the brink of ruin and defeated the two Silver Wings, it's possible that we might be dealing with an archdemon.
Adventurer knows this fact and would choose their next move accordingly.
No, there are no accounts indicating that the demon had a name.
If he doesn't have a name, then he can't be an archdemon. Still, it's hard to imagine the Silver Wings losing otherwise. So what is your intention? Gather all the adventurers together, and then wait for the demon to arrive?
Yes, with the Silver Wings now gone, this strategy is our only hope of defeating the creature.
Except at the moment, we're being treated more like enemies than potential allies.
Well, screw that! You guys can't force us to serve this stupid country! See ya!
He's killed him.
What the hell? Hey! Why'd you do that? Quiet! Stop your whining and take a good look at this so-called man!
You seeing this?
What's going on?
A lesser demon.
You see? The reason we've isolated all of you here is because there's a possibility that you too have been possessed by a demon. I suggest you do as we say and cooperate. Should you choose to do otherwise, then we'll have no choice but to see you as a demon and cut you down.
Things are getting ugly.
This isn't good, Shizu. Looks like these guys are starting to panic. Anyone in here could be a demon in disguise. Hell, that even includes us.
That's true. Are they wanting us to fight each other to figure out who the demons are?
I've never seen him before. What's with him?
I don't know, but
he's strong. I think he's a mage, but I can't detect any weaknesses. Who is this man? I didn't sense his presence at all before.
You think you're so clever. But I'm onto your little game. You accuse us of being demons in hopes of sowing seeds of distrust.
Just what are you insinuating?
Please excuse me. It seems the request is about to be completed far more easily than anticipated, and I found it quite amusing. Captain of the Knights, I believe you said that if we do not cooperate, then we'll be seen as demons and therefore cut down. So go on then. I am saying that I have no intention of cooperating with you people. Nor will I be partaking in this charade.
This is not a charade.
It is. I already know that you were the one who summoned the lesser demon.
Shut up! You dare accuse me of such a thing?
You can deflect this whichever way you like, but I must say your efforts are pathetic.
Do you think you can just ignore a lot?
No. If anything, you've just saved me a great deal of effort. The request stated that we needed to slay a revived demon. However, as you've so aptly demonstrated, there is no restriction saying we cannot kill others. I find this nation's law to be quite agreeable. Though I don't believe we are the only ones who should face consequences.
Hold on. Are you saying...
You there. Are you planning on slaughtering everyone here just to find that demon?
That's the idea.
My name is Shizu. Now, tell me who you are.
Well, I go by Black. It's a sort of nickname given to me by an old acquaintance.
Black, I will not stand by and tolerate your actions.
In that case, I suppose you'll have to be the first one to go.
Your flames have no effect on me.
Yes, so I see. A superior spirit. And it identifies with you. This is a bit of a hassle, but I can deal with it. Though I think I'll toy with you before I kill you.
You can try.
She's amazing! I know! Guess that's what the power of a champion looks like.
Be careful.
Who are you really?
Shouldn't you be more focused on your impending death? Knowing my origins will only bring you despair. Honestly, I don't think you can handle it! Just give up. It doesn't matter who I am, and it certainly won't help you win this fight.
That may be true. But regardless, I can't allow you to run free. It's far too dangerous. So be warned. I'm about to get serious!
How fun!
You'll regret underestimating me. It's time to end this. Infernal flame!
Seriously? That was excellent. You're quite remarkable. I never imagined that a mere human could harness Ifrit's power. It has been a long time since I felt this sort of thrill.
You are a demon. Unbelievable.
I can't believe that fire attack didn't hurt him.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. Her flame attack did hurt, and I'm actually in a fair amount of pain. But that's what makes this fight interesting. Now then, I think it's time that we end this game. What? Impossible! That mask, that time compression. No, could it be infinity? I get it. I can only assume your mask suppresses time. To think there's a human who can use such an item. You are very intriguing. On that note, I think I shall take my leave for the time being.
I would just like to say, for the record, we had no intention of neglecting any adventurer here. It was all part of our plan to lure the demon out from hiding.
We're lucky he decided to withdraw. His strength. There's no doubt he was holding back during our fight. And
Time compression. No. Could it be? Infinity?
I get it. I can only assume your mask suppresses time. To think there's a human who can use such an item. You are very intriguing. On that note, I think I shall take my leave for the time being. Oh, I wouldn't go that far. Her flame attack did hurt, and I'm actually in a fair amount of pain. But that's what makes this fight interesting. Now then, I think it's time that we end this game.
What? Impossible. That mask. That time compression. No. Could it be? Infinity?
I get it. I can only assume your mask suppresses time. To think there's a human who can use such an item. You are very intriguing. On that note, I think I shall take my leave for the time being.
Well done!
I would just like to say, for the record, we had no intention of neglecting any adventurer here. It was all part of our plan to lure the demon out from hiding.
we're lucky he decided to withdraw. His strength. There's no doubt he was holding back during our fight. And
It seems the request is about to be completed far more easily than anticipated.
request. But who would employ such a powerful demon? This is bad. Demon Lord Leon once told me about demons who were known as the progenitors.
These demons are rather unorthodox, so they can be quite troublesome. And in place of a name, they're instead referred to by their signature color. The red progenitor is known as Rouge, the white progenitor, Blanc, and the black progenitor is called Noir.
Black. Noir. It couldn't be. What reason would he have to come here? Come in.
Excuse me. His Majesty would like an audience with you. Would you please accompany me?
Of course.
You were truly magnificent in that fight earlier. I can't believe the demon turned tail.
I was fortunate that he did. In truth, I might not have survived otherwise.
There's no need to be modest. While it is a shame he managed to escape, we still have you here, and that's very reassuring.
Underground. Isn't this where the demon's remains are? This night, I don't think I saw him in the reception hall. So exactly how did he learn about my fight with the demon earlier? The minister and the king?
Thank you for coming, Miss Shizu. As king, I'm grateful that you would offer your life for this nation. That's a very grand gesture.
What do you mean?
My, you're slow to catch on, aren't you? You must be feeling utterly exhausted after fighting that demon. That's why it would be prudent to sacrifice you now before you can recover.
I see. This was all a conspiracy.
Now you get it. Feel free to call me Orthos.
As in the Imperial Knight who was hailed as a champion? That makes sense. You were never sealed away at all, were you? You were a demon, and an enemy of mankind.
What's more, I'm also the current ruler of this land.
Your plan was to gather the best adventurers and eliminate them, passing them off as demons. Then you, a true demon, would gain more power. It would seem that the kingdom of Filtwood is ruled by a horde of demons, and the king is nothing more than a puppet.
I watched your fight earlier through the minister's eyes. While the demon you fought was powerful, he ended up being a disappointment. Your mask, though, now that intrigues me. It seems to be very valuable, which means I should like to own it. I will drink your blood, devour your flesh, and ultimately I shall make your power my own. Doesn't that sound nice?
Don't make me laugh.
Oh, please. Without your magic at full strength, you're practically helpless. You fool. You can't possibly win.
This would have been better if I had a chance to prepare. But I have no choice!
Well, it seems you have some strength left. If you can injure me, then you must be even stronger than the Silverwings.
So you were the one.
Yes, indeed. Though they both escaped before I could finish them off. For you, I shall make things much more difficult. Did you know there are a few different ranks among the demon race? I'm the legendary class, which you would call a greater demon general, also known as an archdemon. Do you understand now? As a man-made hero, the voices of this nation's people are what give me power. And that power is what afforded me a name, thus allowing me to become a named being on my own terms. Exactly like that supreme being who reigns up at the top.
Wait, what?
It's nothing a human like you needs to worry about. This is pathetic, and here I thought you were supposed to be an almighty champion. A pity. You should have let Ifrit out to play for a bit, even though all it would really do is prolong your death.
Out of magic, but Ifrit still has some strength left. If I let it rampage, it should be enough to defeat even an archdemon!
Giving up so soon. If you're strong enough to do me harm, then it would be disappointing for you to die at the hands of this weakling.
It's you.
It's my policy to always keep my promises.
The Knight Captain! How? All knights are renowned for their unrivaled abilities.
I'd hardly dare count their abilities as unrivaled. Lesser demons aren't that strong. Then again, it's apparent that you and I have vastly different standards when it comes to power.
You may be a powerful demon, but there's no way you are a match for the three of us. After the Conqueror of Flames, you're next. Just you wait and see. Impossible! But how? We have the protection of the Greater Demon General himself!
That's enough of your squealing, pig.
I didn't think that he had actually left the castle grounds, but I never expected he'd be hunting the demons in disguise.
Don't get cocky because you killed my puppets. It'll take more than that to defeat an archdemon. A lower demon like you could never possibly...
Who's the lower demon exactly? For a dependent rat, you're quite overconfident. That's why you can't judge how powerful your opponents are.
Impossible. You can't do this.
You've disgraced yourself by aligning with these lower demons. You don't deserve to live anymore. I think I shall destroy your soul. That way there's no possibility of you ever being alive.
After that, all the demons in the kingdom of Filtwood were purged. The deaths of the king and minister were proclaimed to be the work of a demon named Black, and the records indicated that Shizu was the champion who destroyed the demon.
Now, as long as you keep your story straight, it will save me the trouble of having to come after you in the future.
What was the deal with that demon named Black anyway?
I think we're better off not knowing.
If you say so. It's like people always say, ignorance is a blessing or whatever, right? Well, I'm heading in this direction. Take care of yourself, Shizu.
I will. Until we meet again. Well then. Perhaps one day, someone will be able to handle that demon better than I did.
And so, time passed.
It seems that mask has appeared again. I suppose the rumors are true. And the slime monster, he's very interesting.
And even though the whole thing was one-sided and silent, that's how Rimuru and Black had their first encounter. Black would later be summoned by Rimuru himself, and would receive a new name, Diablo.
Next time, Tales, Veldora's Journal.
I may have underestimated you, but not as much as you underestimated me. Now it's my turn!
Would you like to use the unique skill, Predator?
Yes!
You might as well give up, Ifrit. It is impossible to break out of this place. You are no match for Rimuru. He is my sworn friend. I am the Storm Dragon, Veldora Tempest, and it would be my pleasure to face you. You face me? Indeed. That's what I, one of the true dragons, strongest beings in the world, am proposing to you. Ifrit, I believe that Rimuru intended to isolate you, but before that could happen, I was able to consciously summon you here instead. But why though? Do you intend to humiliate me even further? I'm glad you understand. Now then. Hold on. What's this? A shogi board? A shogi what? It's a game that was invented in the world that Rimuru hails from. Of course, this doesn't physically exist. I was able to create it using my thoughts. It's rather boring to play alone, so I'm happy someone finally came along to serve as my opponent. As I said, it would be my pleasure to face you in shogi. Sorry. I don't get it. But don't worry, I shall teach you the rules and give you a handicap. To start, I'll play without using my rook, bishop, or lances. ways you can arrange your pieces. Whichever one you place first will be the difference between the Ohasu order and the Ito order. Okay. The player in the seat of honor uses a king general, while the other player uses a junior general. Got it. Let's get started. You can have the first move. Thank you. If a pawn reaches the promotion line, it gets promoted. As they say, a pawn is worth 1,000 gold generals. They may look weak, but they're very useful pieces. Wow, Ifrit, you're a natural at this game. You flatter me. Now, I believe I was in the middle of telling you about my life story. Yes, you were telling me how you burned a village to the ground 300 years ago. You know, in a moment of mischief, and ended up fighting against the hero. Quite right. So, there I was, fighting this hero who wore a strange mask. And when I let my guard down for one tiny second, she captured me using unlimited imprisonment. It sounds as though you've been through some rough times. Let's see, you said the Silver General can't move back or to the side, right? Correct. My favorite piece to play with is the rook, of course. It can become a dragon. But I'm also partial to the static rook as well. It must have been very lonely for you. What with being imprisoned all alone for the past 300 years. What? Don't be ridiculous! I'm one of the strongest beings in this world. A true dragon, the globally feared Valkyra Tempest, and you try to say I'm lonely? The nerve! The gall! That's the most preposterous thing I've ever heard. I would never admit to such a human emotion. I have a million ways to entertain myself. Solo chain letters, solo rock, paper, scissors, solo I spy. Well, Veldora, I don't need your sympathy, okay? But then, everything changed when he showed up in my cave. He? Oh, do you mean the slime? Yes, but not just any slime. Rimuru. I see. Naturally, I was able to sense Mimuru's presence the very moment he materialized into my cave. Even within unlimited imprisonment, I could tell he was different from the snakes, spiders, and other monsters that lived there. It was the first change in 300 years. And then, as I felt that presence slowly but surely approach me, what do you think I did? I don't know. What did you do? I practiced using my voice. Yes, that makes perfect sense. You see, I have barely spoken out loud in all of 300 years. What would happen if I tried to speak to my new visitor and my voice didn't work properly? Like this. You know how it is. After spending all weekend at home alone, not speaking to anyone, you go back to work and try to speak to your coworkers, but nothing comes out. I'm sure you forgot how to speak at some point. I don't really understand what you mean by weekend or work. I mean, I could have just communicated using my thoughts, but why waste a valuable opportunity to exercise my voice? She sells seashells by the seashore. Nailed it! I sounded great. After practicing projecting my voice, I was ready. All that was left was to wait for the slime to come to me. My heart was pounding. I've never felt this way before. Wait, little slime. Wrong direction. You're rolling away from me. That's right. Over here. Follow the magic tools to the nice, friendly dragon. But then I felt nervous. One of my appearance scared him and he ran. I may be a large, striking, awe-inspiring creature, but I'm still a dragon and we can be a teensy bit scared. I needed to approach him carefully. I thought hard about what I should say. Hey there, cutie. Are you free to hang out with me? No, that might make me come off as garish. I am Veldora the Storm Dragon. But such an introduction could potentially frighten him away. I decided to save the dragon thing for later. I wanted him to think I was nice after all. While all these thoughts were running through my head, Rimuru was getting closer to where I was imprisoned. So I gave him a good stare down without blinking. No monster had the gall to approach me so directly. It had been so long since I'd seen another living creature. My heart was racing. Do you get what I'm saying? It was awesome sauce! I don't know what awesome sauce is either. Whatever, you get my meaning though, right? It's like how a dog wags its tail when it's happy. That feeling! I was only a heartbeat away from unconsciously wagging my own gigantic tail. I almost hyperventilated out of excitement. But I couldn't. Because I'm the all-powerful Storm Dragon Veldora, so I had to maintain my dignity when I spoke to Rimuru. And after all that, what did you end up saying to him? You hear me, small one? Seems safe, right? Very much so. Of course, the slime was a bit startled at first, but he was quite clever. He was able to understand me very easily, and in a strange turn of events, wanted to be my friend. I felt my heart grow warm. I may have been trapped in a prison, but I felt as though I was soaring through the sky. I was on cloud nine.
It sounds like you're saying you were lonely after all.
Indeed. Wait, what? No, I wasn't. A mere 300 years is nothing, okay? Hey, why do you talk that way? Oh, this? It's the way a Sundarian talks. I actually find it to be quite cute. It's very cute. Stop, you're making me blush. After he became my friend, Rimuru suggested an interesting proposal. JK, what he actually said was that he wanted to eat me. Honestly, that guy cracks me up. Why aren't you laughing?
Because I can't believe you let a random slime eat you.
So you think I should have just stayed in my prison forever? I would have been dead meat as soon as my magic fuels ran out. And I have no way of knowing if anyone else was going to come along. If I let him eat me, I could analyze my prison from the inside while he analyzed it from the outside. Besides, Rimuru honestly believed that he could free me from my prison eventually. It filled me with hope. And what? I wouldn't have to be alone anymore. Right. I see. Anyway, that's how I came to live inside Rimuru's stomach. Oh, is something wrong? Shizu has passed away. What? No, it's more like she's rejoined her mother. You know, I worship the demon lord Leon. For that reason, she and I were not overly compatible. However, like you have some regrets. It'll be okay, Ifrit. Huh? It's not that I'm particularly worried. Just leave everything to Rimuru. He'll see to it that any of her lingering regrets are properly taken care of. After all, he is my sworn friend. It seems that after consuming Shizu, Rimuru gained the ability to take a human form. Can't believe I missed such an important moment. By the way, Lord Veldora, should you really be wasting time playing shogi with me? What about unlimited imprisonment? I'm actually working on that analysis. Believe it or not, I'm quite apt at multitasking. Multitasking? Oh, it's a term that people sometimes use in Rimuru's world. Okay then, I shall try to remember it. You know so much. Anyway, you were just saying how you missed the part where Rimuru gained a human form. Check. Oh, I get it. So, can I? Well, maybe. But even if I managed to block you here, the king would be in danger, no matter where I put it. Correct. That's checkmate. I've lost. Well played, Lord Veldora. Not only am I Veldora the Storm Dragon, one of the true dragons, and a being of immense power, I am also a shogi master. Call me a mason, a Ryu, a Shinjiro, or whatever else you like. Ifrit, you have learned the rules of shogi well in these past few months. It's only because of your excellent teachings, my lord. Oh, well, I'm sure that's part of it. You also harbor a natural ability for the game. You're very adept at learning. I guess you could say you're a real predator when it comes to this game. Get it? It's a joke. Yes, very funny, my lord. Of course it was. I am the Storm Dragon after all. You go, Storm Dragon. I see you're starting to master Rimuru's language, Ifrit. I've just been following your lead. Not only have you mastered shogi, but now flattery as well. I think we can remove the handicaps from the game now. You honor me. Still, I can't believe how many trials Rimuru has overcome. The battle with the Oak Lord, Demon Lord Malim, and the attack from Charybdis. So much has happened in such a short time. True, he's done well for himself. He took in the Orcs, and even established the new Jura Forest Alliance. His men, No, I think he sees them more as friends. I've seen a vast increase in number. Yes, from ogres to lizardmen, he accepts everyone regardless of the race and always gives them a If I didn't know him, I would say Lord Rimru's heart is just as big as his stomach. You may be right, Ifrit, and as his sworn friend, I couldn't be prouder. He's not the type of person to abandon someone in need. How admirable. As a result, his small town has really flourished. Before Rimru was born into this world, I believe he worked for something that was called general contracting. General contracting? It's sort of like a mixer. Right, I see. And what's that? Basically, the knowledge he used to build this town was guarded for his interactions in his world. Oh, suppose? Yes, great idea, Lord Bell. Do you like that? You know, Ifrit, you seemed a little distant lately. Are you bored with me? Have you found another dragon to play with? Of course not, my lord. Everything is fine. I'm a superior spirit of fire, which means I'm always burning red hot with passion. Here, see for yourself, eh? Oh, you're so warm. Oh, kind of tickled. Wait, that's the leader of the kingdom of Ambrosia's Free Union, the Grandmaster Yuki Kagarasaka. He came from the same world as Lord Rimuru. I'm impressed you know that. It's because I have a few memories of Shizu's from when we were unified. He was one of her 2 disciples. His appearance hasn't changed from the first time I saw him. The other disciple was a girl, and I believe she was even more skilled than Shizu. Oh, a female disciple. To be honest, she was a beast in the truest sense. She was that strong. Head on. I doubt even someone as strong as him would be able to take her down without a real struggle. Girls are scary. Perhaps it'd be better if Rimuru kept his distance from her. Thanks to the sacred text, he's good for him. Sacred text? Precisely. I devoured a few of them myself through Rimuru's memories. It's quite a collection of knowledge. You should read them sometime. Right. And let me know what you think. I'll tell you my thoughts too, but no spoilers. Of course. But can you please let go of my hand now? It's so warm. I'm very happy Rimuru has managed to become such a wonderful teacher to Shizu's students. Yes, he's managed to earn their trust rather quickly. They were a bit wild after Shizu's disappearance, but it seems they calmed down somewhat. Lord Rimuru is so amazing. He even figured out that he can keep the Magicules from going crazy in the children by fighting superior spirits to inhabit their bodies. There aren't many who would think of that. Right? He's awesome, huh? Are we back to Lord Bell? Do you like that? Look! The children are giving it their all. Each one is trying to summon a superior spirit. We simply must cheer them on. Of course. Let's go Gail! Let's go Alice! Let's go Kenya! Let's go Ryota! Let's go Chloe! Let's go Gail! Let's go Alice! Let's go Kenya! Let's go Ryota! Let's go Chloe! You can do it! You can do it! You can do it! They done did it! That's good. Now the children will be safe. The Magicules won't outgrow their bodies, and they won't be destroyed. Yes. And now Shizu can finally rest in peace. That's wonderful. I'm happy for her. Rimuru will back to Tempest now. He can go back to enjoying his life with his friends. True, he's earned a break. And I think it would be good for him to rest a bit. He's been going non-stop for a while. Yes, you're right about that. Saying goodbye to the children will be tough, but he can always visit them again. There's no reason to be sad. Right. By the way, Lord Veldora. Yes? Check. Check. Yes. Checkmate. I win. Wait a second. There is no waiting because I won fair and square. Not so fast. I have one more trick. Are you trying to say there's a trick for getting out of checkmate and shogi? But that's impossible. I didn't want to have to rely on it. But considering your newfound skill at the game, I will show you my super special trick. Special trick? For fire! Wait, the King General was promoted to Emperor? Oh, behold! This is my King General's final form. The Emperor is allowed to move twice. Meaning, of course, that he can easily escape your checkmate. What? That piece isn't in the rules, you fool! You really think I would be bound by the rules of some human game? Listen well. If you're bound by rules and standards, then you can never flourish as a risk-taker. No, you're just making up an excuse to not let me win. A King General can't be promoted. It's not even in enemy territory. Furthermore, it cannot become an emperor. In other words, since I put you in checkmate, I win! Are you laughing to keep from crying? Lead the way, take me home. Memories will guide my path towards tomorrow. Come on, let's go home. Your singing won't change my mind. I am one of the true dragons, the one feared as the storm dragon, Veldoran Tempest. I'm aware. Who wins and who loses at shogi is but a trifling matter to me. Then, shall we play a rematch? Lord Veldora. Look over there. Rimuru is on his way back to Tempest. What a fantastic job he's done. I'm so very proud of my friend. Oh, wait. Who is that? Who? It can't be. I have a strange feeling about the future.
君が信じて私を私が信じてあげなくちゃ物語が今始まった名前を宿して偶然だとか運命とかどっちでもいいでしょう今ここにあるものその中で 絶望
This is the cave where the mighty storm dragon Veldora used to spend his days. But now, it serves as the home and workplace of Gabiru and the other dragon noobs.
Take a good look! See that Hippote herb plant I raised? It's clearly the largest of all! Quite true. You're amazing, Sir Gabiru! Yeah, totally! Gabiru! 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 Gabiru!
Meanwhile, Vesta is occupying another corner of the cave, where he spends his time developing various types of medicines. I want sleep.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong, my slime bot is awesome, and when I'm in my human form, I can taste food again. But sometimes, Vesta, a bro just wants to conk out for a while!
You know, there's no need to shout, but I think I might have something.
Whoa, are you for real? You're so awesome! Luckily for me, Vesta had just the remedy I needed. Though, for some reason, he seemed hesitant to give it up. Apparently, it's a sleep-inducing drug. Aw, little baby Rimuru pills. They're pretty new, so Vesta hasn't had the chance to do any clinical trials with them. Well, I'm sure if anything weird happens, Great Sage will have my back.
Answer. Shall I nullify the poison's effects?
No, I'm good. It's nothing like that. Yeah, whatever. What's the worst that could happen? Whoa, that was fast. I'd forgotten what sleepiness feels like.
Notice, you have entered a state of sleep.
And then, for the first time in ages, I had an actual dream. Huh? What was I doing again? Oh, you look so adorable!
Yes, you look fantastic, my lord.
Oh yeah, I was in the middle of being a living dress-up doll.
Here you go. Wear this one next.
This was cute as well. I don't know what they find so entertaining about all this. Isn't there something more fun they could do? Wait. What do they do for fun in this world? It's not like things are boring, per se. But now that I think about it, everyone is constantly working. All work and no play is only going to have one result. Burnout.
What's the point of my job?
Oh, snap. I should figure out how to provide some more entertainment. The first idea that comes to mind would take a while to create, though. I need something they can do right now. Like a sport. But which one? Hey, that's it! There's only one sport befitting of our monster town. So on that note, get ready to sumo!
What's sumo?
The rules are simple. You can't leave the circle or let your knees touch the ground. So you win by either knocking your opponent over or pushing him out of bounds.
Is that really it?
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, you can't use your fists, only palms. No rough, just paper.
Can we use scissors, though?
Eye jabbing's wrong, my dude. Also, you can't grab your opponent's hair. Can we use our hair to grab opponents? Is that even possible? Nothing's impossible for me. Color me surprised. But grabbing by the neck is also out. Boring. No poking vital spots like the eyes or stomach. So no, you can't use scissors.
But what if I poked my opponent with my horn?
That would be considered stabbing, and it's frowned upon in sumo. However, kicking is totally cool, as long as you don't aim for like the chest or gut. Legs are fair game.
So then I would be allowed to kick my opponent's head off.
That's not a specific rule. Wait, like off their body? Holy crap! That's super freaking scary! No! Beheading people is also frowned upon! This isn't a death match. Also, no skills are flawed. It comes to mind would take a while to create, though. I need something they can do right now. Like a sport. But which one? Hey, that's it! There's only one sport befitting of our monster town. So on that note, get ready to sumo!
What's sumo?
The rules are simple. You can't leave the circle or let your knees touch the ground. So you win by either knocking your opponent over or pushing him out of bounds.
Is that really it?
Yeah, pretty much. You can't use your fists, only palms. No rock, just paper.
Can we use scissors, though?
Eye jabbing's wrong, my dude. Also, you can't grab your opponent's hair. Can we use our hair to grab opponents? Is that even possible? Nothing's impossible for me. Color me surprised. But grabbing by the neck is also out. Boring. No poking vital spots like the eyes or stomach. So no, you can't use scissors.
But what if I poked my opponent with my horn?
That would be considered stabbing, and it's frowned upon in sumo. However, kicking is totally cool, as long as you don't aim for like the chest or gut. Legs are fair game.
So then I would be allowed to kick my opponent's head off.
That's not a specific rule. Wait, like off their body? Holy crap! That's super freaking scary! No! Beheading people is also frowned upon! This isn't a death match. Also, no skills are flying. I want this to be nice, safe, non-fatal fun.
Fine.
Don't sound so sad! Maybe sumo wrestling isn't the right sport for these guys. But they do seem excited, so I guess we'll roll with it. Things will work out. I'm sure. It'll be fine. And that's what you call a temporary lapse in judgment. Oh, and this particular part isn't dangerous, but... no causing wardrobe malfunction.
Oh, crass. That's despicable. Do you think of us as animals?
Such a dirty trick!
Wait, so this is where you draw the line? This is awesome! Making a proper sumo ring is no easy feat. You guys really can do anything. Great work, Meard. Talk already!
Lord Rimuru! Is this how the Wawashi thing should look?
Are you a Yokozuna? Because I can see it. Hopefully salt doesn't melt me.
Listen, everyone, Lord Rimuru is about to speak.
Alrighty then! Do your best out there today, but also try not to get hurt, okay?
Right. The prizes for today were determined by a survey conducted by both the men and women.
Prizes?
So, for the women's division, the winner will receive the most requested prize, which was one whole day with Lord Rimuru.
For reals?
Next up, the male candidate's most requested prize. The winner gets to use Princess Shuna's lap as a pillow.
Wait. Man, the dudes all seem super stoked. I wonder how Shuna feels about it.
Hey, Master.
What's up, Ranga?
How do I look? Ferocious, right?
A Tosa dog? Dogs aren't allowed to sumo wrestle.
Now, everyone ready for the first matchup? Geld versus Kurabe.
We're starting off with the heavyweights, huh? This'll be good.
The first match is about to commence.
Hakuro's legit!
You may face one another. Hakayori! Right, Nokota! Both opponents are still currently in the ring. Nokota! Nokota! Guess this is our big moment. Yes, together we shall put on a splendid show for Lord Rimuru.
Lord Rimuru!
we look?
Women in Mawashi. Now that's what this world was missing.
Does that mean Hardcore is over?
Snap out of it! Sumo originated as a Shinto ritual. A sacred, risque ritual. This is fine.
I only have eyes for Shuna. I only have eyes for Shuna. I only have eyes for Shuna. I only have eyes for... I only have eyes for Shuna. I only have eyes for Shuna.
Dude, stop being so obvious. Shoot! I just realized that I forgot to assign someone to be the women's referee. And Hakuro's already busy.
Then I shall do it.
Are you sure?
Yes, of course.
Okay, but so you know, referees don't usually stretch. Wouldn't you rather compete?
I wanted to, and I was eager to show you the results of my practice. However...
Benimaru is the winner.
Lord Rimuru is watching. I can't afford to embarrass myself. Yes, he's the only one worthy of resting in my dear sister's lap. It's not like I'm crushing all these men because the thought of them sharing the same space with my sweet sister.
As you may recall, you were the one who ordered us not to get hurt.
Yeah, good call. Probably safer just to referee the girls. Anyway, the job's yours, Soe.
Thank you.
The first round of the women's division, Soka versus Shio.
You may face each other.
I only have eyes for Shuna. I only have...
Hakayoi Nokota.
I refuse to give up even a single day of serving Lord Rimuru. Master Soe's watching us, and he's so close.
This is intense.
Okay, Lord Rimuru, what sort of judgment would be appropriate for this situation?
Didn't see that coming.
Lord Rimuru warned me about it, but I was still too pokey.
It's not like it was on purpose, and she can't put away her horn like Soka can.
For shoving Soka out, Shion wins.
Soe, you dog!
Goodness, this looks fun.
Huh? Oh, hey there, Trey! Naked!
I wanted to match everyone else. How do I look?
Like one's in the hand with two in the bush?
I'd like to join you as a spectator, if you don't mind.
So you're not competing?
All right! It's finally my time to shine!
Why is everyone just stripping? That's not how this works!
I only have eyes for Shuna. I only have eyes for Shuna.
Hey, I need to tell you something, Maline.
Sup, bestie for Rusty?
Since you're a demon lord, there are restrictions.
Restrictions? That's so unfair! This is discrimination! Discrimination!
Being a demon lord is unfair.
Right, it's not
In
fair!
sumo, having additional restrictions just means you're really strong. It's considered an honor.
Wait, seriously?
There was once a legendary wrestler who had 4 extra restrictions on him.
Well, in that case, you can give me 40!
You wouldn't be allowed to do anything. I won't give that many. I'm just forbidding you to attack with your hands or feet.
Really? Only those 2 things? Seeing as I'm a demon lord, I suppose a teensy handicap like that is to be expected.
Man, she's so gullible. I feel kind of bad tricking her, but she's way too dangerous otherwise.
We'll now commence the second round in the women's division, Shuna versus Lady Maline.
You may face each other.
Hakayoi Nokota.
Crap, I forgot chicken headbutt!
Dodge, Shuna!
I missed!
What is happening? Also, you can't grab your opponent's hand.
Lord Rimuru, is this sort of thing allowed in sumo?
Well, headbutting isn't against the rules.
But she's flirting.
She's not using magic. She's using all of her body's muscles, including the ones in her hair.
She has hair muscles? Whoa, this is straight up anime stuff!
They both fell. So which one is the winner?
Technically, Shuna hit the ground first.
You saw it?
Well, then with a hair throw, the winner is Lady Maline.
Hold on, Zoe. Maline loses this match due to indecency.
Indecency?
If your Mawashi comes up, you lose.
Very well. Then the final round for the women will be Princess Shuna versus Shion. Although, there's one problem. The ring has been destroyed.
Oh. Why did they use the men's ring?
I'm afraid it's occupied at the moment.
Who's ready for kitty sumo?
All boys and girls are truly welcome.
Who wants to participate? You can do it, kids! Push harder!
We can't interrupt them. I guess there's one other thing we could do.
Wait, what, Sumo? Are you trying to say we would fight with our rumps?
That's right. No hands and feet. Knock your opponent down using only your glutes. We have the perfect ring for it.
Brilliant idea, Lord Rimuru. You're so knowledgeable when it comes to Shinto rituals.
Sure am. Anyway, it's still a very serious sport.
So we shouldn't make it the butt of our jokes?
Don't be cheeky, Gata.
Let's get started. Standing on the side, Shionyama, Shionyama. Facing towards the west, Shuna no mi, Shuna no mi.
This game was actually meant for geisha to play. It's a sport born of ulterior motives. Snap out of it, man! This is a sacred ritual! Besides, those two are as serious as a heart attack.
Hakeoi.
Wait, your seriousness makes me kind of nervous.
Nokota.
Whoa, holy crap! Since they fight without facing each other, you get a really good view of all their assets! I'm invested in this match. Super invested. This turned out to be a really great day. When two buttons collide, it's easy to think it's just fan service. But sometimes I forget that these two are Heejin, and definitely not Jin to boot. The impact of each blow is crazy strong. The rest is falling apart.
No, Princess Shuna!
Oh, Lord Rimuru, thanks so much for saving us.
I got you, Sam. But since a slime intervened in the match, it might be best to call it for today.
Very well, it's a draw.
Seems like everyone had a lot of fun, so that's good. After the big event, sumo quickly became all the rage in the nation of Tempest. But... for some reason, it was only butt sumo that became all the rage. As long as everyone enjoys it, I guess it's cool. And hey, at least every race can participate. It's all good in the Goblin Hood. As long as they're happy, the sport doesn't matter. When a nation is poor or constantly at war, its people can't spare the time to have fun. But people have sought enjoyment in every age throughout history. That energy can give them the motivation to work hard and revive a whole nation. The more a country grows and becomes more prosperous, the more its citizens can enjoy it. I realize now how grateful we should be for that. Mostly, though, I wish I could have shown Shizu how this town has blossomed and all the fun we're having here. I think she would have been proud. considered it was the safest option we had at the time. And that's how sumo, which was meant to be an ordinary national pastime, took hold in the form of butt sumo. The world would soon enter a turbulent new era centered entirely on monster bumps and fighting. Is there a moral to this story? Lord Rimuru! You were just playing a rousing game of butt sumo! That's your idea of playing?
The thing is, we can't seem to determine a winner.
I need you. Save.
I will look after Lord Rimuru. I'm his bodyguard.
I'll always look after him. Stop being so greedy. Maybe I'm the only thing these two find fun.
He's mine.
No, he's mine. Guys, calm down.
It's my turn.
Come on. You
Let's
gotta let me
go.
know. What's up? Whoa, I'm okay. Totally whole.
Notice the sleep-inducing drugs' effects have worn off and you have awakened.
A dream.
You want me to lock it up?
The show.
Why? Did it have some sort of side effect?
No side effects. It worked like a charm.
But if it works so well, then why put it in the vault?
To put it simply, it's because it's too powerful.
Wait, what?
And so, the sleep-inducing drug that was invented in Tempest never again saw the light of day. It was locked away forever. That's all, folks!